What is going on, y'all? Check this one out. We're gonna get into two different videos, and this is about the West Indian Day Parade, which happened on Labor Day. It happened in Brooklyn, New York, Eastern Parkway. We have a total of 5 people shot, with one of them being deceased, who died the day after. We're gonna also go through the first video, which gives us a victim statement about what happened. So let's get into it, and after we finish, we're gonna speak about it.
Manhunt tonight continues for the latest gun insanity in New York City, and the man who fired yesterday into a crowd at the Caribbean Carnival Parade in Brooklyn. 5 people were hit by that gunfire, and today, one of those victims has died of his injuries. The shooting reigniting questions about the safety during the annual Labor Day event. Tonight, we're hearing from one of the victims who was shot. Eyewitness News reporter Stefan Kim, live in Crown Heights with the very latest. Stefan.
Well, Bill, investigators say the shooter was standing in the middle of Eastern Parkway on the parade route when he opened fire into the crowd. One of those victims he shot says he avoided this parade for decades because of fears something like this could happen. Witnesses say it was absolute panic and chaos.
Could hear the pop, 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 pop. It was like 3 or 4 shots.
Tito and Aneta Guillet say even after being drowned out by Caribbean rhythm and pride, they knew what they heard were gunshots. They were standing only a few dozen feet away.
People were just running everywhere.
There was a lot of screaming. People hit the floor too, they went down.
Marius Sergiu is one of those 5 victims struck when gunfire erupted at the Caribbean Carnival Parade. Shot in his right arm and grazed by a bullet in his left. Sergiu's sister-in-law was also struck. The 69-year-old is being discharged from the hospital today. Sergiu wasn't planning to attend the parade, but he was at a relative's house, which happened to be across the street. They wanted to go, so he joined.
I did not realize I got hit with a bullet. I felt a burning sensation on my shoulder and one burning sensation on the left one. So I felt the area, I saw blood. That's when I realized I got shot. I was thinking I was gonna hit the floor. I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna die because I was feeling like kind of funny, like dizzy-ish type of way.
3 other people were also shot. A 36-year-old man and a 16-year-old boy are expected to survive. A 25-year-old man was killed. It happened on Eastern Parkway between Classen and Franklin Avenues. Cops believe the shooting was gang-related. The parade has been plagued by violence for years. As a result, the NYPD ramped up security. The mayor also shortened the Juve celebration and moved it to daylight hours. He says the decrease in violence since speaks for itself.
25 guns off the street, pre-Juve. So we were proactive. This was a well-executed plan. And so some people would say, okay, well, 5 people were shot. Let's be clear. One nut shot 5 people. One.
As for the parade itself, the mayor says it will go on next year. Witnesses say within 15 minutes of the shooting, the celebration this year also went on.
Only in New York. I says if this was anywhere else,
in the city, yes, they would have shut down the parade.
shut down the parade.
It would have been over. Right. Anywhere else, but this is New York.
Now, when asked if he would consider adjusting the length of the parade or wanding at the perimeter of the parade, the mayor says he will reevaluate all of it.
All right, that's our first video. We get into the next one here, which actually shows actual footage of the shooting. We don't get to see, and I can't show you. There's actually another video. I can't show you anything in detail. I'm going to be skimming through this as well, so I don't have any copyright strikes on this one. So let's get into it. It's a lot of people. Very colorful. Everyone there look like they're having fun. But you know, that's when you know it's time to run.
Shots fired!
But she hurt? See that girl on the ground, is she hurt?
Somebody got shot.
I don't think she is. Maybe she is. You're right. She's a heavy sicker. Look, oh man, look how many cops are there. Holy smokes. Get that barricade out.
Shit, somebody got shot.
ridiculous. You want to go have fun, and then they just start shooting, man. This is crazy. The cops gotta do a better job of getting these people out of here. Come on. They ain't working now. How fast the paramedics got there too. They got them on deck. Oh wait, you got my face is in the way. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get my video correct.
Kayak. Why do people use kayak to compare hundreds of travel sites
Commercial going on
once?
here. I'm sorry.
I don't-
So you can kind of see the victim here, who's laying on the floor. One of the victims. They didn't make it out. I don't think that's the kid that died. Kid that passed away. He was 25. Came from Texas. I'm assuming they said he's from Texas, I should say. I don't think he came just for the parade, but they said he's from Texas. He came to enjoy himself. People come here to enjoy themselves, you know? Like the mayor said, some nut just start shooting. You know, New York is a heavy civilian state. Or New York City in particular. There's cameras everywhere. So whoever did this, they're probably gonna go. I know people are trying to get in and see what's going on, but you gotta go, man. I want to fast forward a little. And you know, I live in New York, so like the first video said, the mayor said that they have they made the parade to just go on throughout daylight. Like, you know, it used to be longer. They shortened the parade. And even with that, this is happening. But I must admit, the past, the recent years, in recent years, we haven't had much incidents of violence on the Parkway. This one is just one of the ones that we've had that's very bad. There's one where I think during the pandemic, or right before the pandemic, I forgot it's before or after the pandemic had happened, we had a kid that got shot. But I think that's the Juve stuff, I think the night before. Let's go. I'm sorry, folks. For those people that want to actually see the full video, I can't show it. You can go to Jamaica Walk By, and that's the YouTube channel I'm on right now. I'll give my thoughts on it in a second. We're still trying to loot. They didn't get the guy. Hey, here it is. So they have several ambulances here because a total of 5 people shot. This kid is 25 years old. 25 years old. I know somebody that told me they went to school with this kid. It's ridiculous, man. And I mean, I'm saying kid, but he's 25. It's a man. But still, you know, it's still like you haven't seen much of life yet. Quarter century, like, it's crazy. And you're not gonna see this. So this video, you don't see much. You don't see the victims like that. You just see ambulances pulling up. Ambulances pulling up. You see the cops everywhere, and there's a part where I saw the cops bagging everything, where you bag everything. This cop was picking up liquor bottles and stuff. The Parkway, for those people that don't know the Parkway, it's a good concept. It started in Harlem. I think it was a this Trinidadian gentleman that he decided to have all the West Indian countries and islands get together and have show their pride of what they offer in different in dancing and different stuff, performance. And he did it in Harlem, but it got so big they moved it to Brooklyn. And it's been going on for a very long time, very long time. Came to Brooklyn with a bigger spot, which is in Eastern Parkway, where it goes along a long strip of Eastern Parkway, and you have a lot of turnout. You have people there that's from different walks of life. You don't have to be West Indian to be there. I go there for the food. The food is amazing. You see the food stalls. You see people sell alcohol there too. There's one of the days you can drink. It's like St. Patrick's Day. You go there and there's alcohol. People selling nutcrackers and all this stuff out there. It's pretty good. But again, good concept. It's just that every year is the same thing. We have gang members. It's always the same thing. Gang members come out and they decimate the place, man. Because you have Brooklyn, it's Brooklyn is pretty big. It's one of the bigger boroughs out there. And you have all these different neighborhoods basically coming together in one spot. You have people that had beef, so-called beef, or what they call it now, ops, oppositions. Put my face back up here. You see your oppositions or whatever. And people you don't like. These guys come with their guns. My thing is, if you feel you have to shoot someone, if you feel you're in fear of your life, not shoot someone, in fear of your life, why come up with a gun? For the way how the mayor was speaking about this, though, somehow it's telling me it's not a gang-related issue. Because, we still got, people that want to hurt random people at will out there, because it happened in many places. America's always on the attack by people, So that's the video there. My thoughts on this is that don't let this deter y'all, people. Honestly, I don't go out. I don't go out there. I don't go out there at all. I've stopped. I haven't been there in 5 years. I took my kid out there, and it was fun. It rained that time. This is the day before. Around this time, Labor Day, it rains. It usually rains. And it's a day before it gets really cold. Not really cold, before it gets cold. Before the cold starts setting in. And you can go out there, you see people, good music. There's a lot of kids out there too, man. So in New York, the laws are very, 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 very tough on guns. So if they catch this person, they're done for. But that's the video. Thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe, and a peace. Again, if you want to catch this video, you can go to Jamaica Walk By. That's the channel I got it on. Thank you all for tuning in, y'all.